Have you ever opened a tab in your favorite software only to find it completely blank? It's frustrating, right? If that's you, then you're in the right place. Today, we're diving into the SPARQL Query tab in Protege and figuring out why it doesn't show anything. I totally understand how annoying it is when you expect to see results, but instead, you're met with an empty screen. You're not alone in this. Many users face this issue when starting with SPARQL queries. Here's the specific situation we're looking at. One user recently asked, why doesn't the SPARQL Query tab in Protege show anything? They shared a screenshot of their blank tab, and it's a common hurdle for many newcomers. Sound familiar? Let's explore this together. So what could be causing this blank screen? It often comes down to a few common issues, such as not having the right data loaded, or perhaps a misconfiguration in your query settings. We'll break it down step by step. And stick around. I have a great tip at the end that will help you write effective SPARQL queries and avoid this issue in the future. To begin resolving the issue with the SPARQL Query tab in Protege, the user should first ensure that they have a valid ontology loaded. This is crucial for running any queries. Next, the user should check if the SPARQL endpoint is correctly configured. This can be done by navigating to the settings within Protege. Now the user can write a simple SPARQL query to test the functionality. A basic query to retrieve all classes in the ontology can be used. After writing the query, the user should execute it by clicking the Run button. This will display the results in the output area. Finally, if the results still do not appear, the user should check for any error messages in the console. This can provide insights into what might be going wrong. Fun fact, SPARQL stands for SPARQL Protocol and RDF Query Language. It's a powerful tool for querying databases, but even the best tools can have hiccups. Now let's look at the answers provided by other users. An alternative solution from another user suggests that for Protege version 5.5.0, you may need to add the query view from the menu. They recommend going to Window, then View, selecting Query View, and finally choosing SPARQL Query. After that, you can drop it into the SPARQL Query tab. That's all for that response. Let's see what someone else had to say. An alternative solution from a user named Amelie Spark suggests enlarging the heap size for Protege. They experienced similar issues with the SPARQL Query tab and found that updating plugins didn't help. Instead, they recommend adjusting the heap size limits in the protege.l4j.ini file. Amelie Spark also mentions that there is a wiki for earlier versions of Protege, but not for version 5. They figured out the heap size adjustment themselves and hope this helps others facing the same issue. That wraps up that answer. Let's move on to another one. Another user suggests an alternative solution. They recommend downloading the Snap SPARQL Query plugin. This plugin adds a new view to the SPARQL tab in Protege, which may help resolve the issue. Here's the tip I promised. Always double-check your data and query syntax before running your SPARQL queries. This simple habit can save you a lot of time and frustration. And there you have it. With these steps, you should be able to troubleshoot the SPARQL Query tab in Protege effectively. If you found this helpful, hit the subscribe button for more tips. And don't miss our bonus content on mastering SPARQL queries.